Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello, Harvey, Bloomblood, and Floppix. Glad to have you guys in here. Today is a dev day. I'm going to be working on my game. It's an action-adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. And we're going to do some, a little bit of animating today. You know, we're animating this little, a little companion character. It's an Aromi. There are, other ones. There's going to be, multiple of them. They're, little pot guys. Hey, Miss Cloud Chica, glad to have you in here. You know, before really getting in here, right? Before starting, I want to see, you know what I want to see? I want to see these 3 emojis, okay? 1, 2, 3 emojis describing how your day has been, something you're really excited about. Just whatever that's on your mind. And I want to try to guess. I want to look at it. I'm like, all right, this is it. If you say, Oni, you're not even close. I'm like, all right, I lost. You don't even have to tell me what's the correct answer. But if I get it right, maybe it's just a fun thing. And if you watch the stream later in the day, you're allowed to play along too. Wait, what happened? Let's see. You should have your fans design a thing, whatever the monster thing is. What do you mean design a thing? I don't know what you mean by that one. I don't know what you mean by design a thing. What do you mean a thing? And now, I don't know what to put on this screen for whenever I'm in Maya. Because I've only been working in Maya with this setup a few times. So I'm not sure what should I put here because this is just my screensaver. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure. Wait, is my hand the thing in your game? I don't know what they're called. The Oris? My little Oris. Ah, you're talking about, well, because they're all based on Caribbean mythology. Wait. Oh, wait, I was looking, I was why is it not showing up? Hold up. The hand, I was there's people missing here. Because I'm missing my little dudes. I have little dudes. Wait, where are they? Wait, did I just remove him? Oh, because last time it was crashing. I remember. I have to figure out a way to do it. Because before I had a little dude drawing. Okay, I guess I'll remove him for now. Eventually, I'll have to replace it. I totally forgot that when I'm doing this, I actually closed it because it was crashing last time. Mine is a little bit of a heavier software. Hey, OG Mr. Ghost. But no, you're saying, well, I would have to see how I do that. You know what I mean, Harvey? I don't know how exactly I would do it because I already have a bunch of characters written out. I only have a few drawn. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. On this screen, I'm just gonna have some Oris up. Because I was thinking, what should I do when it's just hanging out? So I think that might be the better idea. Let me do that. Because you gave me an idea of I just have a few Oris that are there. Oh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna do a slideshow. That's what I'm gonna do. Just bear with me while I set that up. Just because I was thinking, I was I'm not always working on this screen. Most of the time, that's my extra screen where I put the YouTube and all that other stuff. But when I'm working in Maya, sometimes I want to show you guys stuff. So let me see if I could do that. Maybe I'm gonna make a quick little slideshow. That's what I'm gonna do. A slideshow. And then I'm gonna make a new one. Let's make a new one. I'm just gonna call it Oris slideshow. And then let's grab a few of these. You're sick? Oh no! That's a bummer. What happened? Stomach flu? What's the deal? I rarely get sick, but it is one of those things ugh, that's so annoying. To be sick is super annoying. Oh, you're sticky. I don't know why I read it as sick. I read it and I was oh, you're sick? No, you're sticky. Ew. I mean, Sticky's pretty annoying too. Okay, I think this is what, oh, that's like humongous. Hold up. One moment, guys. I'm gonna make this smaller. Let's put that on that screen. I'm gonna put it like up here, right? Just like it has like a filler for right now. And then let's put it on this one as well. Wait, why is it? I'm gonna cover, like, close the extra screen. You know what I mean? Because I don't need it. Like, realistic, right now I don't need it. Okay, I think that's okay. I made some progress. Ooh, progress is always awesome. Okay, so I put that. I think that's fine. So we have like a little slide of different like Oris. That's like better, just like in the corner. Because I was looking, I was like, what am I doing with this corner? Because a lot of times when I'm doodling, that's like my screen that doesn't move. But with Maya, I can't really do that. And same when I'm working in Unity. When I'm working in Unity, that's usually my game or my work screen, depending on what I'm showing you guys. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Or is there human beings? No. They're not. They are, they're animal. They're like, so in what Oris are in my game, they're spirits from another world, right? Hey, Atlas. So they're spirits from another world. And they come over, they cross over. And then when they cross over, they actually form their body. So they're able to form their body to look like whatever they want. And they choose to look kind of like animals. But they're usually mixed with other things, like cultural things in the environment. For example, like this guy who showed up, Ritmon, he's a musical instrument combined with a shrimp. That one is a dolphin combined with like a pirate, you know? So like they all have like their kind of thing going on. Yeah, no, right. Yeah, their beats are goofy and like they're based on stories, like Caribbean stories. Mr. Ghost, I made a walking and jumping animation. Oh, nice. Are you gonna share on the Discord or is it still a surprise? Because I'm down to look at them even when we're doing this, right? Like I'm okay with it. I think I'm gonna put this over here for now. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, where do I put this? Because I have like so many things on my screen. And let's put, yeah, I'm gonna throw these guys over here too. Just because I want to. I don't need to, but I'd rather throw them over there. It looks, oh wait. For the other characters. Oh wait. Oh, you're gonna do that for the other characters? Ah, okay. But no, okay, so today is going to be a dev day. We're gonna be working a bit on some animation. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of animating, which is gonna be fun. Always very fun. At least I think it's fun. Okay, so I was able, I don't know if you remember last time, I was trying to use the Mixamo. Let's see, Ripper, I am done with my challenge. Ooh, what challenge were you doing? But no, like I said, last time, I don't know if you remember, I was working on this guy, right? And I used the Mixamo and I put him in Mixamo, but seriously, this character is so simple that Mixamo is actually too complicated. You know, I was like, wow, Mixamo doesn't really work for this. So I ended up switching it up. And I went back and I was like, I'm just gonna do it myself. Pushing Pierce to 1,000 trophies. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's cool. I don't remember who was my best. Who was the one that has the most trophies? I'm trying to remember. I haven't played Brawl Stars in a while. But I don't remember right now who is the one with the most trophies on my side. You know, on mine. I don't remember. I know it was like, yeah, I don't remember. I really don't. Oh, I remember. It was B. I really like B. And I really like, what's the girl's name with the bat? Brawl Stars? Yeah, a little bit. That's why I was like, I haven't played in a long time. But people, they still update it. They do it all the time. They have like constant updates and stuff. So I understand people still playing it. I see advertisements come up every once in a while. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I was like, Brawl Stars is still going. But I remember playing as B and BB. BB. It's actually really funny because they're both B's. BB. I also liked. Who else did I like? I'm trying to think. I remember those two were my favorites for sure. But there was somebody else that I also liked. The Speedy girl. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you like Ripper, if you remember. The character is like a little speedy girl. She was like, she drinks like the energy drink. She goes like super fast. That one was another favorite. Max, thank you, Max. That was the other one. Those are probably my 3 favorites when I played. You're like, those characters are so old. Probably. Okay, so like I was saying, I'll show you what I did to the rig. So this is the rig now. I changed it if you didn't notice. Right? I simplified it because the other one that Miximo gave me was just way too complicated. You know, and I was looking at it and I was like, honestly, I don't need all this stuff. So I decided to just go back. I just like erased it all and just did it by hand. And I was like, I think it'll just be better if I do it by hand, whatever. It's not a big deal. Oh, I also add, like you'll see, I'll show you guys what I mean. So the bottom one just moves everything, right? Perfect. That's what we need. We're probably not gonna touch the bottom one if I'm being honest. This one moves the eyes. I don't know if you can see the eyes. See? This one moves the eyes around. Yeah, no worries, Ripper. But yeah, this one moves the eyes around. Nice and easy. We could do this one. Moves like pretty much like everything. See? This one moves like the body. Yeah, I fixed it. So this is the body. That's what I was like. I was using the Miximo one. And the Miximo one, like it's fine for a human. But for someone like this simple, because this character is simple. I don't need anything that complicated for it. So I went back. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna erase everything. That rig was just like, it was too complicated for this guy. He's so simple. Then the little arms. I'll check out the arms. See? Move the little arms, the little jiggly arm. And then the legs, of course. The little legs, the little leggies. You know? So I'm thinking today we could probably do a few animations, you know? We could do like the idol for sure. You know, we'll do like a simple idol animation, I'm thinking. I'm gonna hide the bones. We don't need to see the bones. Where is it? Here it is. We go to the joints. I don't want to see the joints. Don't need it. I only need the controllers. Oh, so anyway, I want to start working on a trailer for the game. You should. That's all. Like, wait. So do you have any gameplay, Mr. Ghost? Because like that's why I haven't done mine, because I want actual gameplay. So I want this guy. I want this guy to be able to run after Sunny, the player. So I want this guy running after the player, and then I want to make one, which is funny because Scory, you've probably seen Scory in the slideshow. I'm actually gonna change their name, but I want to do like have that guy do like a little battle. Yes, do, but I don't show you enough content about it until the trailer. Yeah, no worries. I'm excited for that, Mr. Ghost. I'm excited for that. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna do an idol first, right? A lot of times, yeah, I'm like looking at this. Yes, we're gonna do like 30 FPS. I think it's more than 5. You have gameplay? Ooh, I'm excited to check that out. That's gonna be cool, Mr. Ghost. That's actually gonna be really cool to see your gameplay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the where is it? Animates. Okay, so I wanna let's save it again. We have this. I'm going to go to save. One moment. You can't really see it. but I am like off to the side, going through the folders. Okay, Ori's, 3D, models, world, Arome, Galupa. This is gonna be Galupa number 8. I usually do it every once in a while. Every once in a while, after I do like any major change to my saves, I will do like a new version. So this is version 8 currently. So if ever I'm like, oh, you know what? I really want to go back. I could go to version 7, not, you know, certain version 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I could go all the way back to like the beginning of my model, which is like a really good technique if you ever want to do something like that. If you're working on something like this, that if you mess up on something, you're not sure. You're like, wait, how do I fix this? You know? It's one of those things. Yeah, they're like little backups. They are exactly that. Little backups. But that's what I do. I do it just to make sure. So if I ever want to go back, I'm like, you know what? I really don't like what I did here. Let me go back to an earlier version, like version 4. And I'm like, oh, okay, version 4 is before I did this. Perfect. I learned that. That's actually probably one of the few things I do remember learning in college. I remember a teacher taught me that technique. And I was like, oh, I like that. You know, I was like, that's a really good idea. It's like, yeah, because like sometimes you go back, you're like, oh, I want this earlier version. Just like to mess with it. Mr. Ghost, the trailer is going to have starting intro, the game, and 3 universes. I want the 7. Okay, I mean, like, so what? Are you talking about it? Like, what is it? So you're saying like the intro, like the very beginning of the game, right? And then what else? Just like you talking about 3 of the or showing clips of the universes? Because that's cool. That's gonna be really cool. You're like flying through that, Mr. Ghost. Oh wow, yeah, you're just like flying through. All right, so like I said, let's do a little animated, right? So how long should this idle be? I'm thinking it should be like a few seconds, right? Let's do like maybe like 300 frames, right? I'm thinking that. You jealous? Yeah, of course I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I want to see though. I want to see this. Like, what is up? Let's do around here, and then because I'm doing. Oh, so if you're curious what I'm doing, right? Oh, I guess I will be changing. No, I won't be changing my face. Well, I'm just gonna do like I'm thinking for the idol. I'm just thinking like a little jiggle. You know, we're just gonna do like a little jiggle animation. That's what I'm thinking, Flopix. We're doing like a basic. Ideally, okay. So what I have in mind for the finished version right now, Flopix. I'm not trying to get any polished design, right? But like the finished version, when I do like the, you know, like for the finished version, what I'm thinking of doing is I'll do maybe like 3 very short animations, right? Instead of having like a 6-second animation, right? I would have 3 2-second animations, and then I would randomize them. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. What I want to do for the finished version, I want to do like 2 seconds of just like jiggle, you know, it's like 2 seconds of jiggle, and then it would have like a 2 seconds of doing what happened? Control Z. Of doing maybe like this, and then like another one going like this, and then have them randomized in themselves. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of thinking for my concept. For like the finished version, I just have like a little variety, so it's always not the same thing. I'm thinking of doing the same thing, but slightly different, and then randomizing those animations between each other. So it feels like it's longer. You know what I mean? Because we're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. It go like that, in like different orders. Reminds you of a small surprise from Splatoon. Their companions switch between random idle animations while being. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, that's kind of like the concept. Imagine it's just like different like combinations. You're just like you make a couple of different combinations, and it just randomizes what they're doing for their idol. So I think for now, we're gonna start with Right now I'm doing like keyframing. You know, like you see, I don't know if you can see the little red. Yeah, you see the little red, right? So right now, it's not gonna move. You know, this is a period of, let's see. This is like I said, this is about 6 seconds, okay? Yeah, because, no, this would be 10 seconds. Actually, I'm not sure. Should I do, no, that's too long, I think. 10 seconds is too long. No. Okay, what do I do instead? Instead of 10 seconds, I'm thinking like 6 seconds is fine, right? So let's change that. I'm not gonna do this. Let's remove that one. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's delete that key. I'm thinking instead, let's, here, wait, how big do I want this? Right, I'm like thinking right now, how big do I actually want this, these keys to be? Because the animation, I don't want it 10 seconds. I think, like I said, it was 6 seconds, right? So let's do 180? 180, there we go. Let's see, Mr. Ghost, I want to add 2 small clips of the boss fight and some enemies and maybe a sneak peek of the shadow of the final boss. Oh wow, you're gonna do a lot. You're very early in it, but you're already like dropping in a bunch. I don't know if you saw I don't know if you saw it, Mr. Ghost. Oh, you know, I don't think I've done it yet. There's a short that I made. There's a short that should be coming out soon that I'm literally talking about indie games showing too much in their trailers. So it's funny that you bring this up, you know what I mean? It's funny that you're bringing this up about you want to show this and this and this, and I literally did a short saying that indie games show too much in their trailers and they should do more of the feel of the game. So I think it's really funny that you're saying this because it's literally an example of what I'm saying, not what I don't agree with. You know, like it's fine if you want to do it, of course, you know, you're allowed to, but it just like, as like someone who you know, like I work in marketing and I look at this stuff, a lot of indies, they do it, they just say, oh, I'm going to show you everything, and then people look at it and it's like, well, I already know the gist of the game, and then some people, they're like, well, I don't really want to play it because I already know the idea of the game. That's why a lot of times I try to avoid looking at stuff. I try to avoid looking at too many clips and stuff of like games because oh, now I get the whole gist. But it is, when you do a trailer, I think it's more of the idea, the vision. We will have a lot of that about when you're going to do the video or stream. Yeah, no, like I think there are things that you do show. You know what I mean? The way, like, if you've noticed, when I talk about my game, it's a little vague. Yeah, keep it surprises. You don't want to do too much. That's where I follow you. I notice you have less viewers. Who is this? Oh, okay. This is like advertising. That's okay. I mean, like someone advertising. Said Draws Smith. Cool. Shows the actual first boss and the final boss is or something. Yeah, so I think. Oh, nice. They followed. That's very nice of them. I mean, it's fine to go on advertising. But no, like I said, what I was saying earlier, when you advertise, like when you do like a trailer or whatever, I think the first boss is okay. It's to hint, you don't want to show the first boss. I feel like hinting the first boss is good, but you don't want to show much of them. You know what I mean? I think the final boss, that's one you should not show at all, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's one you don't show. And then in the behind the scenes, then you show the first boss. I feel like when you see like I've seen a lot of indies do that issue. They'll show like too much. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so let's start it again, right? I think 80. Yeah, 180 is gonna be the number. The sweet spot. Let's do 90. I'm like, if you're wondering, I'm like keying in the frames, right? And then half of that one's 45, and then half of that, what is that? Like 1 135? Yeah, 135. There we go. I think we'll show a boss when we do the video or streams. Yeah, that something like that. The first boss would be wonderful, Mr. Ghost, because you're going into a deep dive into the first world. That would be wonderful. I think that'd be really cool. I already have a concept for my first boss. You know, I don't think I've shown a drawing of it. You know? I know, right? Yeah, some raw animation. Okay, so now I'm thinking, let's do it like around here. Around here is probably where I'm actually gonna start moving it. So let's just do like a little, what are we gonna do? I'm like thinking, yeah, like what should we do? Should we do like a little jiggle? No, I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna do like the rolling. I think that's what we're gonna do, like a little roll. You know? I think that's what we're gonna do, like a little rolling animation, I think. Oh wait, actually no, hold up. I'm trying to think. Should maybe do like a little sway, right? I'm thinking like, I guess you can't see me. But I'm thinking like maybe like a little sway motion wouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna delete this one. I don't think I think I have like too many in between. Hold up. I like it swaying left and right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might do that. I think that might be the best option. Mr. Ghost, like a screenshot of the fight, and you ask questions and stuff you want to know. Yeah, I think that'd be good. That'd be like wonderful. I need to better animation. Lol, mine is handmade, and spoiler, I'm not good at it. Well, I mean, mine's handmade too. There's nothing wrong with handmade. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the sway that we were talking about. I think, like, yo, we'll do like a left and right sway, I think. Like this. So there's gonna be like a little sway. And then we'll do, this one's like around here. And then we'll go a little farther on this side. And let's see how that looks. This is like, obviously, this is the very beginning. That's like so fast. No, wait, is this playing the right speed? Last time. I want to improve the animation I sent to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, nothing too crazy to start. No. Wait. It should be playing at, wait, let me check, hold up. Because I'm looking at it, I was like, why is it feels like it's playing too fast. Let's see. Playback, quality, time slider, start to end, no. Time slider, and scale, window size. I don't need, that's fine. I'm like looking, making sure it's playing at the speed I want it to. Padding, that's okay. Okay, let me look. You said it as 3 seconds after all. Did I? Did I do it at 3 seconds? I don't think I did. Wait. That's how I was like, let me check. Did I mess up on the speed? Playback. I'm like looking at, I'm like trying to make sure. Real time. Okay, there we go. There it is. It wasn't at real time. It wasn't at real. So yeah, see, it's too slow. It's slow. He's like swaying very slowly. That's why I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I think there's something off here. It was playing in, it wasn't playing in real time. Now this is real time play. That's why I was like, there's something off here. Hold up. I was like, it's playing way too fast. Yeah, he got too excited. I was like, hold up. Last time. Yeah. No worries, Mr. Ghost. Have a wonderful day. You getting ready for a stream? bar. Let's see. So now we know this is very slow. This is like a very slow sway. We're gonna do it like way faster. So let's grab this one. Select it. Let's do. Let's grab this. I'm like thinking. Can I just? Here, let's move. I'm gonna remove this one. You know what I mean? Or actually, no, hold up. Why am I talking about removing? I could do. Where is it? I'm like looking for it. There it is. Okay, we could do the animation. Animation. There we go. I grabbed this little thing. There we go. So now we could do this. Here's the, if you're wondering, this is like the animation, like where you actually, you can move stuff in the animation. Let's see how that looks. Here's the grid. I know. Actually, let me go back. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna grab all of these. And we're gonna like squish them together a little bit. Just as, oh. You know what I mean? I'm gonna scooch them down a little bit. Just because I wanna see what they look like a little closer. And then see how fast we need it to go. Okay, let's see how that looks. See, that's actually not terrible. You know, the beginning part. It's like a little jiggle, like a little bit, not too much. Not, but yeah, something like the speed, because I'm looking for the speed of like how fast we're going for it, you know? So I think this is okay. Obviously, we'll polish it more. I'm not like worried about like how polished it is at this moment. But so about every 20 frames. So it's pretty fast, if I'm being honest, like thinking about it. So we did, what was that? Left, middle. Actually, I could just get rid of the middle one. I'm like looking at it now. We don't need this one. Let's do, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Now that I think about it. We only need it for the beginning, you know what I mean? Like the very beginning starting. Let's see. Yeah, see, we don't need it. We don't need the middle one, now that I think about it. So we could do it again at, where is it? 20, 40, 100. So about 100. So let's add one of those at 100 and it'll be on the far side. Right? And then we'll do another one, add another 40 on this side. And then it'll be back at the end. It'll like middle out. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that one. We'll see. I'm gonna play it, see how that looks. Yeah, that's like way too much on the end. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I'm not digging that. That's like really very like dull. You know, I'm like looking like, Oh, you know what I could do? Instead of this, let's do a circular motion. I'm thinking instead of this, let's do like a circular motion. I would like that more. Right? So I'm just gonna delete everything in the middle. And then we're gonna go back to the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna do, oh, actually, no, hold up. I just remembered a rule. Not a rule, but like a suggestion you're supposed to do. Not like you don't have to do this. But I remember my teacher in college, right? For animation, he said do like a few seconds of just like it standing still. This one, yeah, I noticed. It stayed because it was on the bottom. I didn't like select it properly. But no, I remembered you should have a few seconds of it just like not moving. and then like continue on. And I just remembered that right now. I was like, oh yeah, that was actually a good idea. Let's do, I'll have like maybe like just like 2 seconds up to here. You know? This is what he did. So you select all of the controls. That's what it was. So you select all the controls. And I'm missing one control on the top. There we go. Oh, I got them all. Okay. So you select all the controls. And then you just animate, like you put like a key on them. We'll do it up to 60. There we go. So now they're locked in. I totally forgot about that. Hey, refined. Hello, the refined hello. Okay, now let's actually start doing. So the beginning is just the idle. It's just like, it's not idle. It's just like stationary, not moving. And then let's actually start doing the actual moving around, the jiggling, the etc. So let's add 60 seconds to that. So it's like 240. 240. Right? And then let's actually start it. What is the up? Oh, okay, you guys are talking to each other. But no, okay, let's do actually start it for real. So I'll do like, maybe I'll actually start it around here. This will be the actual start of it. And then I'm thinking, like I said, I want to do like a circular motion, I think. No, I know. Whenever I press like certain like numbers, I'm gonna animate this guy. I'm gonna animate him doing like a little jiggle. I'm thinking like this, like one of those like. Oh, you know what I could do? I got it. I'm thinking we could just do like this. That would be kind of nice. And then we'll add like some little extra to it. You know, that's what I'm thinking we'll do for this guy. So let's do that. I think I'm just gonna start him like a little forward. No, like a little back. We'll start him a little back. Right here. I think that is a wonderful place to start. And then we're gonna end them in the same spot. Well, no, it's gonna be just like a standing for now. We're gonna do a standing animation. Then after that, then we can start doing the walk. You know, usually the idle, like the standing still, is the first one you do. So yeah, I'm thinking doing like just the standing animation first. So write this, and then actually I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna copy that, so copy, and then we're gonna go over here to the far side, and I'm just gonna paste that in here. V. Huh? No, that is not. Whatever. And it didn't copy what I wanted. Either way, it's negative 0.1. So it's not like a big deal. It didn't change much. What? Oh, it didn't even do anything. Okay, let's do 0.1. Enter. Oh, but it's negative. My bad. Let's do negative, enter, and then let's save that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hey, hello, Vortex. Oh, you missed your drawing. I did your drawing yesterday. Everything is delayed on the stream. Really? It's delayed? No, but it's not delayed by that much. It's delayed like 2 seconds. I've seen other streams that are delayed like crazy. Yeah, okay, so this is what I want. So he's gonna have to return there. And then the middle one would be back. No, forward. And we'll save that one. So he's got like a sway back and forth. And then let's do, about like 90? A 90, right? Let's do it to one side. So he's gonna like a little loopity thing. And then this one's gonna be, where is it? So we did 90 plus 150. This is easier this way. The other direction. So let's see how that looks. There we go, like a little loop. Where's the chat? What do you mean the chat? Actually, where is the chat? Oh, it was gone. No, wait, where is the chat? The chat should be there. The chat overlay. Hey, where is it? Extra. Yeah, I'm not seeing the chat. It should be on. No, it should be on. I'm looking at it. It is not. No, it should be there. It's not showing up. That's so weird. Now that you brought it up, I was like, where's the chat? You're right. Where is the chat? It's showing on your little dudes, but it's not showing on the screen. If I put it up, let's see if I put it higher up. No, I'm not seeing it. That is bizarre. It should be popping up. I've been thinking about maybe changing it. So you'll just see what I see. You know what I mean? Because I do have this stuff, you know? But I could just change it. Because there's like another way of doing it. I was thinking of like doing like this. I'll show you. I'll do window capture, and then I'll make a new one, and you'll see chat box. So this is like another version I was thinking of doing. I'm actually thinking about like switching from Streamlabs to Meld Studios, if I'm being 100% honest. So Streamlabs, this one, wait. I'm looking for it. I like lost it for a moment. Is it this one? That one. So this is what I see if you guys are curious. So what I was thinking about doing when I was looking at it, I was like, well, I'm in Meld Studios. I might do this instead. So I might just go like this and then just grab the chat. You see? And I can just put this over here. I'll just put it underneath a few things. Let's see, Oni Boi. Over? No, I'll be under Oni Boi, wouldn't it? Something like this. I could do that. I was thinking maybe doing something like that. You know, but I'm not like, but I'll organize it nicer. For now, like, I'm not gonna do this. I was just saying, but I think I'm gonna use it with Meld Studios though. When I switch over to Meld Studios, I might just do that instead, just so it looks a little nicer. I know it is a bit boring, just because like I was like looking at it. Sometimes it doesn't show up. Like right now, it should be showing up, but it's just not. And I was like, okay, that's just annoying. I do think Meld Studios though crashes less than Streamlabs, so that's why like I've been thinking about like switching over. And I know a lot of streamers do that. I've seen a few streamers, they just do that. They just copy paste it. Like not copy paste, but they crop it in. Okay, so let me see how I feel about this. So let's go to 60. 60, right there, 60. How's that feel? Like it's very slow. I feel like we could probably do it faster. You know? Wait, why does it keep going? Oh, I see why. It's because the animation goes up to 18. Nope. There we go. Pelican 1 is also like Halo Pelican, but without the halo. Wait, what? I made a pelican. Oh, cool. He's swinging. It's very slow swing and very jittery at the end. You know, which is fine. Like we'd polish it, we'd fix it. But I'm like looking at him. Because right now we're just trying to get the speed down. You know, of like how he moves. It is one of those things. Like, I want it. I'm like looking at the speed on this thing. It feels very like jittery, like very slow. I almost want him a little faster. No worries, Walt. Why is your mate doing a dance to command? It's Roblox. Which one? What dance? I don't know it. I don't recognize that one. No, I'm gonna stop that one. I don't like that. You know, I'm like looking at this. I'm like, we could do. Man, I'm like looking at this. I'm not happy with this, like at all. Now I look at it, I'm like, oh, I know why. Now it'll do it again. Now it should be less jittery. It's very slow. I want it a little faster. I'll look up Dance 2. I mean, if you guys want, you guys could send it to me on Discord. But for me, like, look it up, I have to, like, get out of the stuff. But, like, I have, like, Discord up. If someone wants to share it with me, go for it. Yeah, these are keyframes. These are keyframes, and I can modify them as much as I want. You know what I mean? No, I know you don't, Wall. That's why I said someone. You know, like if Roranora Vortex, you want to share Dance 2, because I don't know it. You could share it with me on Discord. Flopix, if you really want to, you could also do it. But for me, like, to look it up, I have to, like, get out of stuff. Yeah, Blender, Maya, what else is another? There's a bunch. 3D Max, Clip Studio even has it. Yeah. Clip Studio, CapCut, DaVinci, all those use keyframes. So I'm like, right now I'm looking at, not really digging this animation, you know? Because I'm thinking, I do want him to kind of like loop around. I do like that idea of him kind of like looping around a little bit. Well, even FL Studios may have, yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. Keyframes is like super normal for animation. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Get rid of those. Let's do, because I do like the idea of him kind of like looping around. You know? Because I do like that idea of him going like kind of like looping. Maybe like lean. Let's start at the lean first, the forward lean. Let's do like a 0.2. Let's save that. Oops, not what I meant. Enter, and then I'm gonna save it. And then let's do on this side. I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do 0.2 on this one. I wanna like start in the positive. Oops, that's way too far. 0.2. Enter. S. There we go. Use Prisma 3D. Ooh, check the DMs. Okay, I'll check them out. I use Linux alternative for my song. Oh, cool. Man, I'm like so, I don't know anything about music. Oh, nice. These look sick, Ronora. These are cool. Very cool. I like them. I think you're gonna send me the dance, but no, it's either way, it's cool. It's still cool. But it looks cool. I like it. Songs or animations. What do you mean? For Prisma 3D? Oh no, you're saying no, you're saying Flopix. It's not a Roblox thing. I just import my avatar. Oh, nice. Very cool. No, yeah, songs, I have no clue about songs. Songs is not like my thing. I appreciate music, but songs, it's like, oh, I have no clue about songs. Wait. Yeah, that one, save that. And then we're gonna do, so yeah, so I want about like the halfway point. He's gonna lean all the way back, I'm thinking. Kind of like this. We are gonna like add more like jiggle to it. Right now I'm just trying to get the speed down. That's what I'm thinking. If you're curious what my mindset is for this, I'm trying to get how fast he's gonna be moving. And then we'll do like the little jiggle, like side jiggles, the rolls, etc. So let's see how fast that looks. So this is like this. I just like a little sway front and back. I can run out of water from water bottle. Oh, yeah, this feels very slow. You know, I almost want him. I want him more bouncy. Well, I just did Ronora. I feel like I want him a little more bouncy than this. So we might actually bump this up to like double that. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it. Let's do from 120. Yeah, I'm like looking at these. Let's see now if I do like around here. Let's see how fast that feels. Something like that wouldn't be too bad. You know? Right click keyframes to change easing. No. I know what you're talking about. That's not what I'm not trying to do that yet, Wall. You know? Right now I'm just like moving around the keyframes of like how consistent I want it to move. You know? No, like I know when I get to that part, I'm still not there yet. Because ideally this is like what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like do like, I was kind of like thinking like a little jiggy thing, but like moving forward and back. And he's gonna add like the little splash inside the, look, there's even like a little thing in here. This controls the honey. I'm gonna add a lot to it. There's gonna be a lot of things going on, don't worry. Right now we're still in the beginning. Yeah, I'm just like doing, you do like the keyframes, like the big ones. Yeah. The art exhibit allows 3D animations, of course. It's art. It is art. I just separated the music one, even though it is art. I separated to like, well, I was thinking like music is a little different. But art, you could put it. Yeah, no worries, Wolf. Okay, so I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm like looking at this, right? Seeing like how often I want to have that bounce. So I feel like from there to there might be fast enough. You know, I mean like from here to here, I mean. Yeah, I feel like this is not too bad of like speed wise. Oh, you know what? I might actually change this. I'm like looking at this. Just for like my sanity, I'm gonna start it at 70. Because I was looking at it because I had it at 65 and that's gonna like trick me up. I'm gonna start it at 70 just so it's easier for me. Like visually. It's not like important, but it is one of those things just for me. And then we'll do this one at about the same. You're back. Welcome back. You missed nothing. You literally missed nothing. Alright, so I'm doing like this. So if I'm gonna do it like this fast, let me see how that looks or how that feels. That might be a little too fast. So I'm thinking, let's do like half of that. Right? What's this? What's animated on this? Oh, I didn't move this one. There we go. Do you do drawing tutorial streams? No, I haven't. I've been thinking about it though. Someone asked before about feet, about drawing feet, and I was like, that's not a terrible idea of doing like maybe like once a month, like a once a month thing. Like maybe at the end of the month we could do like a tutorial stream, like, hey, how to draw hands, how to draw feet, stuff like that. That might not be terrible, you know. But I think I would have to do it as more of like a once a month thing. Or like, hey, once a month we're gonna do this, and it'll be like a fun thing where we're gonna learn how to do this, or my take on it. Better yet said, not really learning. Draw humanoid bodies. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's like a bunch of techniques. That shows like I think it wouldn't be bad to do. I could maybe do it. I'll see, because I'm thinking about for next week I'm gonna change from Streamlabs to Meld Studios, and I also have an idea for some other stuff. You know what I mean? Because I want to slowly adjust things. Because I'm looking, like I said, Streamlabs. I like Streamlabs, but I could do everything there on Meld Studios if I'm being honest. And I was like, well, I don't really need it. You know what I mean? I don't need Streamlabs, and I'm actually paying for it. Believe it or not, I actually pay for this. And I was like, well, I don't get any benefits from this. Okay, so I'm gonna look. So let's do every 15, right? I think that's what we'll do. Every 15. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Every 15 we'll move it. Again, I forgot to move the one on the bottom, didn't I? No, the one on the top this time. Okay. So we got these, and then I'm gonna do, oh, if I'm gonna do repetitive like this, I might as well just do all every 30. Yeah, every 30. So from here to right there. Let's save that, and then another 30. That's 60. Let's save that, and then another 30 would be, well, it would be out of it. You know, like looking at it, it'll be out of it, but it's okay. I'm not gonna like stress about that. And then let's do, so this is, wait, I got this one, right? Yeah, we got that one. Now let's do the opposite. So I need this one, which is gonna be the negative. Control C. Then that would be the 15. 15. Paste that, enter, save. Let's see how that looks. Just like a little test, okay? Oh, okay, this is like, I like it. It's a little springy. That's kind of what I want, and we could add a little flow to it too. Okay, this is, I think that's the speed that I want. You know? So boom, boom. That one. Then we need another 15 from here. That's 40. Wait, 45? Wait, why am I not? Is Oni Boi going to be an Ori? No, he's not. Oni Boi's not an Ori. I treat Oni Boi more like, how can I say it? He's like my Mickey Mouse, if I'm being honest. Oni Boi is like my Mickey Mouse. You know, he's like the Mickey Mouse of my games. You know what I mean? Like, he's outside of it. He is a spirit. He is. But he would be more like, if I did do him, he would be like a visitor. It would be like more of like a, because he's a tourist. That's the whole idea of him. He's a tourist. So he goes around to different worlds. That's like the concept behind Oni Boi, is that since he's a spirit, he's able to go, like he's a tourist, he goes to different worlds, including our world. And that's kind of like the joke behind him. Kind of. He would be kind of like a spiritual deity in a way. But no, okay, let's do, where was it? I was gonna do right here. Yeah. Grab that, and then we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna paste it, enter, S. Let's see how that looks. It should spring, okay. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Why is it not? Okay. We are missing a bit. So we got up to here. And then we'll do... Yeah, we got that one. And then the end one, the end bit. When I think of an average Joe shooting lasers out of his eyes. Wait, what? You think when you think deity, you think of someone shooting out of their eyes? Who's not busy, Z-Bot? Is it you? It's Z-Bot. You missed your drawing. But when you think of deity, you think of someone shooting. Well, deities are just spirits that people follow. You know, people like give them like offerings and stuff like that. Deities is pretty broad term. Right? Z-Bot, Z-Y, Z-X, and Z-Dub, or W, or it wouldn't be Z-Bot, it would be, what would that be? Y-Bot, X-Bot, W-Bot. I know, it was just very convenient that it landed on yours the day you're not here, and I thought that was kind of funny. It was a little funny, it was. So okay, we did this, another 15 would be, well, it'd be this one, right? Let's copy that. And then let's go over to the 15, which is about here. There we go. Land that. Oh. Paste it. Enter. Save it. There we go. Okay. Now we should be able to do this. See, that's not bad. I want him to be a little jiggly, right? Okay, that's fine. And then let's add in a little flavor to it. You know, now we're gonna add in a little bit of flavor to this jiggle. So we got the front and back. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of side to side to it, a little side to side action. Right, so it's now a little side. That, and then this one will be the other side. Let's see how that looks. Okay, like so. He's forward, slightly to the side. Then he kind of, well. Hold on. I'm like looking at him. So he starts here. He goes off to his left, you know, and then he's rolling back slightly front. I'm thinking I want to move him a little bit more like this way. Right? A little bit. Well, because I want to be very happy. And I'm going to give him a little bit like a twist. He's also going to like a roll. Right now we're doing like the very basic movement. So he's gonna start front, he kind of goes back. Goes front, then he's gonna go back, and then he's gonna go front again. And then when he goes back, I want him to go like this way. And front, and then back, he'll go like a little bit that way again. Let's see how that looks. A little quick. I'm like kind of like okay with this. It's not like my favorite yet. We're gonna give him a little bit of more roll, and also I need to fix the pop. The pop over here. Make him bounce up and down. You know, he will. He will have an up and down. Don't worry. He will definitely have that. And like a little bit of like, kind of like, I want him to jiggle. You know, he's gonna jiggle. Don't worry. So from here, and then this one, 002, and then this one, there's like too much movement. I'm looking at it now. That's why there's like a little pop to it. I actually might do the opposite. Let's do this. Control C, and then go over on this side, And then I'll do Control V to that one. Huh? Control V. There we go. Enter that. S. And then we'll go to this one. We're just gonna we're gonna collect everything. Go to that one. Wait. Did I accidentally move that? No. You're swinging left and right in timing slightly different from swinging forward and back. That's a little something. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like a little bit of movement. We're gonna add a little bit of rolling to it as well. And then that. Huh? No. I messed up there. Did I? What is this? Hold up. Let me go back. I'm going back. I feel like I did something. I think I messed up into there. Let's see. Hold up. Let me look at how it's looking. Wait. I think it's this part. Oh, because it's not continuing. I need it to be, what is it? I'm like looking at it, like at the, what number did I give it here? Oh, it was this one, the Z. And then right over here at the Z, it has to be 2.2. 0.2. And then the rest of these are zeros. 0, 0, 0. I'm like looking at all of them. There we go. And then let's save all of that. At S. See that should jitter less. Let's see how that looks. He has like a little fast movement. Let's see. Z-Bot, yeah, it's sad because during the stream when you were doing mine on the first one, I was doing birthday stuff with my mom, and the second one was us at voice lessons. Oh, no. So the thing is, Wall, I had like a little keyboard for all my keybinds, but it recently broke. You know, it recently stopped working. So that's why I'm doing it with the Control C, Control V. I'm doing that stuff. But I did, before I actually did have it where it had all the keybinds. Yeah, nice. I was like, it happened recently. It just happened recently, and I was like, whatever. Because I'm not going to buy a new one right now. You know, I think the one I have, or the broken one, right? The broken one I have is a, what is that called? It's a Razer, like tarantula or whatever. Use number pad numbers if you have one. Oh, true, I do have the number pad. I could do that. I'll do it later then. I'll keybind them then. I didn't think about that. Thank you, though. That was actually a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Keybind, where is it? Wait, key, bind, number, pad. Thank you, that's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. No? Can you do combos on the keybinds that control? No, I mean that's what I was doing. It was Control C, Control V. I was doing like stuff like that. You know, that's not like a big deal. But no, I do know you mean you can bind the keys. Or are you talking the Fs? Are you talking about that one, Wall? The Fs I wouldn't be able to do because Maya actually uses the Fs. But I'm pretty sure you can use the number keys, like the little numbers on the side. That has like the number locks on the side, on the right. I'm pretty sure you can. You can bind those because you don't need them. A jolly face? Well, no, we're not animating the face right now. This model, I didn't even like make it so you can animate the face. You know, I haven't rigged the face. The only thing I have the eyes. That would be like the finished version wall. You know what I mean? Right now, this is still like the for Oni Boi. Oh, okay. No, that's correct. There we go. Oh, so you are like the only one to get the hair right. Really? Oh yeah, I thought so. Because I was looking at it and I imagined the hair being kind of fluffy when I looked at it. I'm glad you liked it, Z-Bot. Everyone else makes him blonde. No, I assumed it was the glowing, like the glowy, what's it called? The nine, what is it? It's not like neon. It's almost like cyan. It's like a greenish cyan, right? I was like, that's like really cool hair. I thought it was fun, the hair that you gave it. Yeah, I'm like looking at this. No, I don't. I'm gonna massage this a little bit, like the spots. Let's do it like right here. I don't mind it being like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, I don't know how you get a blonde out of that. It is a little random. I'm like, well, I don't see it blonde, but okay, if you want to. If you want to think it's blonde, you could think it's blonde. Okay, let's do, let's see how this looks. Little springy boy. Yeah, I can, okay. This is starting to get closer to what I want, you know? So let's do this one, and I'm gonna start rolling it. Like this, you know? Let's do like a little roll to it. And I'm gonna do upward roll for that. No, maybe not. I think that's like, looks wrong. Hold on, let's see. He's gonna roll up on that one, and then roll on the other side for this one. That's it. That's it. That's gonna be it. And then this one is gonna roll up, and then this one he's gonna roll the down. Okay, let's see how this is starting to look. So he's like very like springy. You know, he's still not there. I'm gonna do like a forward and upward roll too. But he's starting to get a little dance going, right? And then let's see. Anyways, I'm gonna go goof off in Roblox. Yeah, have a wonderful day, whoa. That's weird. Yeah, I know, a little bit. And Z-Bot, it's actually really funny because I got all the colors from taking the human version, adjusting the hue and the green. Really? That is interesting. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, obviously I'm going for like a very jolly look to him. You know, I want that to feel very jolly. And then let's do, like tilt it a little bit more up. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like really nice. And then let's do this one. I'm gonna tilt it up again. Because I want him, he's gonna be looking up a lot. Because he's short. He's tiny. He's a tiny little dude. And then let's do this one up as well. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Right? And then I think let's give him a little more of a sway. I'm like looking at him, he's not bad looking. Wait, where? Wait, what happened? The only color I changed after adjusting the hue was the shirt because I didn't like the color it gave. It gave me like a dried up red, kind of color. And I was like, no. No, I know, right? This guy's, because remember, like he's tiny. Sunny's like huge compared to him. Sunny's like over here. Her head's like up here. Well, you can see her in the image, right? In the middle. In the middle, you can kind of see her like up here. Like he's tiny. He's a little dude. He's a little pot. Like he's a pot. Like he's a little dude. So he probably even looked even more up, if I'm being honest, now that I think about it. Actually, we could do that. Actually, we're just looking. Oh no, hold up. Let's just move his eyes too. I haven't like moved his eyes at all. Let's do at the beginning. Let's move his eyes upwards a little bit. I'm gonna have him like be looking up slightly. There's a version of him that's giant. I mean, there could be. That I wouldn't be against that. You know, I wouldn't be against that, like there being a giant version of him. Let's do that. Oops, did not mean to that. Because like the whole thing with these guys, the thing with because they're called aromi. The concept behind them, they are like portals for your energy, your spiritual energy. You know, think of them that way. You without them, you can't do magic without them. In like this, in the verse, in the universe, you need them to be able to access your magic from the other side. The honey is the magic though. They're like your bestie. There's gonna be more to it. Like I don't want to like share everything about them. You know, there is like a little bit of lore to them. Oh, they're still around, just not talking like, yeah, no worries, Z-Bot. I would love to see it after. Actually, let me check out. I see Mimic, you posted something. What is this? What'd you post? I want to see what you posted. Oh, very cool. I like this in Prisma 3D. That's cool. I like this. You did like a cute little breathing animation. That's actually really good. I like it. And then let's check out, I think, Zoro sent something. Oh, nice. A cool ship. I like it. Very cool. I like the floppies. That's cool. I like it. It's nice. But yeah, I think we're going to keep it looking a little higher up. We're going to give this obviously more jiggle to it. Yeah, I think looking up, it looks a little better. It probably would look higher up. In the finished version, I'll probably have it where it actually looks at the player. You know, but for now, I'm not gonna like complicate things. I just wanted to get like, just like follow the player and stuff. In the future, we'll have it where it actually looks at the player. You know, it's just a little happy guy. And then we could do, we'll probably do like a little more of a like up and down bounce too. Start it here, that's fine. I'm thinking we could do like a down. Yeah, let's do like start it with like a down. Right? Down, up, a down, and then up, another down, a little bit of a down here. Up and down on this one again. So let's see how this looks. Yeah. I'm just getting started. You know, it's just like a little bit. We're just like adding little features to it. It looks very aggressive though. I'm not sure about, it might be leaning too far forward. Now that I look at it, it's looking like it's like kind of like leaning, like it's gonna attack or something. Hold it. Let's see how far. Yeah, like these, I'm not sure about these. You know, now that I look at them, I feel like it's going too far. Yeah, that's why you gotta like massage this a little bit. Yeah, I think the first one, honestly, now that I look at it, it started too aggressive. Let's do like this, and then I'm gonna have to copy that one and go to the last one. And then we're gonna have to paste that one in. There we go, right? Let's do, yeah, this one. We're gonna change that one again. Because now after we looked at it, I was like, that looks so aggressive. Yeah, look, yeah, it looks like you're about to attack, which I don't want. I don't want it to attack. The falling back, I think, is fine. We'll also move the legs a little bit, I'm thinking. Hold on, let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's looking cute. It's a little jiggle. I'm not disliking this one, but we are gonna add a little bit to it. You know, we could add a little bit to it. I'm thinking I want a little bit more of like, yeah, I know, like it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. It's got like a little sway to it, you know, which is it's okay. But I think I want to add a little bit more of like a roll or something. Let's see. This part, I'm thinking maybe like this. Let's see how that little bit of more of like a flair to it, I guess. This. It's technically this one what we're moving. We're moving the little blue one. This one, right? That. And you can modify it even more. You know, a lot more, to be honest. Yeah, like it's looking cute. It's looking cute. It's looking cute, but I feel like let's look at the top. Because realistically, you're probably gonna look at it like this most of the time in game. You know, it's funny because we're doing this, right? And you're probably gonna see it like this when you're in the actual game. You're not gonna see much of it. Well, because it's short, remember? It's like a little short dude. So like when you're playing the game, you're gonna see it running after you like this. But like if you're just standing, you'll kind of see this little bounce thing, which I think is kind of cute. I think I'm down with this. I think we're good for now. Because either way, I'm not trying to make it look like amazing and perfect. I want it to like be playable for now. Eventually, yes, I do want to have like give it the nice little flourishes and everything. But I think for now we're gonna continue on like to the walk. So we got this. We got the beginning. Let's do like about like 90. Yeah. Let's do 90. And then we're gonna start doing the walk. At least start it. I don't know if we'll finish it because looking at the time, I'm gonna like streaming maybe like 30 more minutes. So let's do, I think like this one actually needs to be 60 seconds, or like not 60, 6 seconds for the like a good complete walk, right? Now that I think about it, I think about like 6 seconds is a. Hold on, let me look at it. I don't remember anymore. I haven't done like a walk, like an actual walk in a while. Let me see. Look it up. Let's see. How long is a walk animation? I think it's about 6 seconds. A standard walk animation, often a walk cycle. 20, well, okay. Really? It says here about a second. I guess. I'll just do like a few. I'll do like 2. You know, I'll do like 2 seconds, I guess. Yeah, I mean, all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at, everyone says like about a second. I feel like I always did more. You know what I mean? I feel like I always do more than that. Well, because like, I get it. You usually like repeat the same thing. But like the full walk cycle is about a second, which is fine. I don't mind that. Okay, so we're gonna start it at 190, right? 190. Go to 190. There we go. And then we only need 1 second, so 30. So let's do I'm gonna do like 3 seconds. I would go based on how long I want the character takes to take a step. Wonder how long for a proper time. Yeah, I know, right? Because I know in my game, right? I want to have the walk cycle and a run cycle for them. So the walking, it will be kind of fast. It'll be like a little fast, like because like I imagine like little pot sounds. I don't have a pot with me right now, but it'll be like kind of sound. And then I imagine for the run, I was thinking they'll kind of like roll. You know, it'd be like a little roll, like a roll motion for the full-on run. Just because they're small, they're like tiny. So okay, so we need 30, so that's 120, right? 120, and then let's do 250. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the run. For the run, I'm thinking like a roll, and then they kind of like run for a little bit. So like a little like, and then roll, like almost like they're falling. That's how I imagine it. Like 2-3 steps, fall, roll, and then hop up again, and then run 2-3 steps, roll again. Kind of like constantly rolling and running 2-3 steps. That's how I'm imagining in my mind for this character. So this is 32 seconds. So here we have like 2 seconds. So it should be like a two cycles with this one. Okay. Yeah. So the idol we got, like, we have a decent idol, but I'm thinking this is gonna be good. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, actually, you know what I'm looking at? Do I need that? No, it's fine. It's fine. I was like thinking about doing something, but I was like, no, I don't need that. So let's start it here and end it the same. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do it. Honestly, do I need to move the middle that much? Maybe not. No, but I like the middle as like a base. You know, I like it as a base for what we're doing. So like 120 right there. Okay. So this is like the beginning and the end for our walk. The front leg. Oop. So the front leg will be right here, right? So we need it there, and then it has to end at the 20. Because it's gonna be the end. Oh no, wait, actually. Let's just start it with the foot forward. Huh? Excuse me. Why are you not moving your feet? No. Wait, why? Is this foot moving? That one moves. What happened to this one? Oh, it moved too. Oh, I don't know why. It just didn't want to move for a moment. It's fine. It's working now. Okay. So start it there. What? That is odd. Hold up. You saw that, right? It just like jittered. Wait. Okay. The leg is tired. For real. Okay. And then it goes about 120 around here. Why is it doing that? It should not be twitching. You see that, right? That is very odd. Like, that should not twitch. I wonder why. I gotta like check what is going on here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like, I wonder what is making it twitch. Hold on, let's see. Is anything animated? Is anything animated here that would move it? Yeah, I'm like looking at it, it shouldn't move. There's nothing here. You see that, right? It's twitching. I'll delete these. Maybe those are influencing it? It did. For some reason, it was influencing it. Whatever. It didn't now. It stopped. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it doesn't like what you want to do. So let's do about 20 around here. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then we need about, where's the middle? That would be 205. 205. Move that foot back about here. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. And then we could do the same thing with this foot. And then all the way, actually, where is this? Oops. Want to make sure it is aligned up at the same spot. It's so odd that it does that. Okay. And then this one will be, hey, what's going on? I want to move this one. Okay, the front about here. And the back about, let's delete that one. I want to make sure about here. Wonder if overlapping is a thing. Maybe that's what's up. Yeah, it just seemed like it wasn't happy with what I was doing. Let's do there. That's what I actually want to do. Right? And then about here. And then we'll do one in the middle about here. Which will be the foot like this. And we can check this out. It should work like a little short one. It'll be like a super short animation. Look at this. Well, it's going to be from there to there. See? Very short. The little feet. I feel like it probably move faster if I'm being honest. You know, it's like way too slow. It looks like a normal person walking. For like speed wise, so we want like double this, I believe. You know, now that I look at it, we need like double this speed. Either a little stroll or slippery. Oh, yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. It needs to be way faster, because if it's following a person that's like a huge person compared to them, they need double this. So let's see about, what's this? Maybe like, I'm actually like thinking, looking at it. About there might be okay. Which sounds funny, like looking at it, it's like super fast. All right, let's see how that leg looks. Kind of. Well, that's what I'm thinking for the run, because I want it like to like move its legs super fast, and then when you run, it's not able to catch up, so it rolls, you know. But I want it kind of like frantic, like little legs, like frantic, like. It was that or a hop, but I already have another character, because it's like, remember, it's like there's 3 pots total. So the other pot I do want to hop, and I was thinking, well, I don't want all of them to hop, you know. Because the other one doesn't, the other 2 don't have legs. So one will use his hands, will kind of like drag itself. That's what I'm thinking. And the other one will hop. And then for the run, it'll be even different. You can't draw the legs? What kind of legs are you doing? Yeah, I'm looking at this. I feel like, yeah, we're going to do every 5. Yeah, we're going to do like every 5. And I think that's going to be the best bet for this. Let's see how that looks, how this feels. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. It's like, it is fast, but I don't mind it being fast. You know, it is, yeah, I'm like looking at it. Let's do, where is that? 5, yeah, 5. It's kind of like a mid-air pose thing, and one of the legs is a very weird position. Ah, what do you think? Like, are you saying like, well, because I don't know how it's bent Z-Bot, you know? Oh, let me see. Roranora sent me something. Ooh, that looks cool. What is this? It's like a cool texture called Solar. I like the texture. It looks really cool. Very cool, Roranora. But I don't know what your pose is, though. If I saw the pose, I could tell you a little bit more of like what to do with it. You know what I mean, Z-Bot? So I'm thinking for this pose, right? We're doing this. The front ones, that's fine. Then for this one, it'll be every 10. Every 10 for that pose. And then 20, right? And then we'll go back to the other one. Every 5, I'll do the back pose. Kind of like this. And then every 5, we'll do the back pose again. I think that's going to be good for that foot. And we'll do the other leg too. So for here, like I said, it was 5, 5. And then for this pose, let's do the 10, 10, then 20. And then the in-between, let's do the 5. Forward. And then 5. Forward. There we go. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see how this feels. Oh, that's going to be good. It's very, I like the franticness. This is what I'm talking about. Right? This is more like what I was talking about with the frantic, like I like this. I like this a lot more. Yeah, I think this is what I'm thinking about for the how fast the feet go. I might even do faster. You know, I might even do faster, but I think this is okay. I can imagine the little feet go like, but then like, obviously he has to jiggle back and forth. Right, he's getting speedy. And my neighbors are still, they're like doing some stuff downstairs too. Let's lock that in. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna do like a roll. I wanna roll with it. I'm thinking like this. Wait, let me think. Because if it's, yeah, it would be like this. It would be up. Yeah, this is fine. And then every 5. What is this one? This one, the leg. This is gonna be like this. Let's do every 5. I keep imagining a little hop with the animation, like Jibanjan. Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. I do want it with we can do it with the idol. You know what I'm saying, like the in-betweens. Because right now we're not doing the juice. You know, Flopix. Right now I'm just trying to get it down. The finished version, I would love that. I want it. I want all that. I want all that, like the little cute juice that they give these animations. You know, but for right now, I'm just trying to get it to look okay, you know? Just trying to get it like feasible where it looks okay. That, and I'm probably gonna have like a little more of a bounce up and down while I'm at it too. Let's do 520. You know, so let's see how this looks. See, this is kind of, well, what happened to him? I feel like he keeps looking up. He's looking too up, you know what I mean, now that I look at him? Which is, I think it's fine that he looks up, but he needs to look down at one point, you know? Because I gave him the little roll. He's gaining speed. I know, right? He's like, but he should go back down. I need him to go back down. I think it's fine that he goes up, but he needs to go back down again. It's cute. Like, I like it. I think it's very cute. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit because I think he did go out of control on how high he was going. I'm gonna go back to the first one. To this. This is the one I think I'm gonna modify this one first. So like a little more tilted up. I want to start him tilted. I do like this. You know, and then let's tilt him a little bit. There we go. I think like this is cute. And then I think when he gets back to this one, he should stay here. I like it to where it was there. Let's do the 10 there, and the 20 he is there. And then the other ones in betweens is where we gotta switch it. We gotta like switch the positioning. So let's rotate it this way now. And forward. Like this, yeah, that's gonna be good. This is what I want. So it's gonna like a, you know what I mean? You did it. You were able to figure it out, Z-Bot. Nice. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Nice. Oh, that's what you need. That's what you need. You just need to get it down. You need to get it down, and it looks good. I imagine it's gonna look good. And then a little bit of this looking up. I like that. If you notice, I'm not trying to make it exactly the same every time. I'm not a big fan of that. Because it looks very like not mechanical, but it we'll see. I like where it kind of feels a little more natural. Oh, I like he's looking so good already. Right? He's got like a little cute little jiggle to him. He's starting to get there. He's starting to get there. Now I think I want a little more of like an up and down, a little bounce to it. He's very like frantic, but I want him to be a little up and down more. So let's do that next. I'm thinking we'll probably do that. So I think he's good here. Where I think it's probably the in-between where we need it to go like down, like a dip, like a little dip. So let's see how that's gonna look. Let's see if like that little dip, can't even tell the dip. Okay. Let's see. The dip was like so fast. Yeah, like I don't think like the dip even registered, but it's okay. I'll do like a little more of a dip. Thinking like that. I think that's gonna be a little better. Around here, we'll do the dip again. And then around there, I'll do another dip. Here, I'll do another one. I'm like trying to like add these little dips. And I'll do another one around here. And let's see how this feels. Oh, he's so like jumpy. I think it's a little too jittery. You know what I mean? I think he got a little... Right there, I think he got a little too jittery with that last bit. It's not terrible, but it's very jittery. I think, where is it? Let me see where he gets... It's which one? I'm like looking which one. He's very up, you know, which is fine. Up, down, up. Like he's got a little pop. Because I think, which one is the one? I'm like looking which, it's this one. This is the one's a little too pop. He went a little too down. Actually, there's another one here too. This one? No, this one's fine. This one, I think this one also. I'm gonna pop that one up a little bit higher. That one looks fine. This one also I went way too far with this one. A little too far down. Okay, this is a lot better. I think this is a little like, he's still hoppy. Like he's very like, but like nothing too crazy. And then I think the arms are gonna be next. Let me do it again. Let me look at him. Maybe give him like a little more of like sway forward and back. What do you guys think? Right? I think we could do that. We could do like a little bit of a sway. So I'm thinking when he dips down, let's tip him a little bit. I'm thinking we do like a little bit of a tip. Right? And then we could do that again. A little bit of a tip. And then that one, a little bit of a tip as well. Like he's kind of like trying to like not fall over. That's like what I'm imagining. So he's running forward and he's just kind of like tipping himself. Like, he's like catching himself. All right, let's see how that looks. It's a little better. I think like it's a little better. He's a little more jiggly. Right? He's a little hoppy. We got him. He's very jittery. You know, I think the arms are what I want to do next. I want to add to his little arms. Let's start it like around here, and then let's do some over here. Same with these. Right? And then let's do, I'm just thinking we could just like put them back. What do you guys think? I think let's do, hold on. I want to like, let's lock these in just to make sure like we have them saved. The generic arms, like they don't move. There we go. Just want to make sure. There we go. Okay. And let's do, maybe we could lean them back. Oh no, actually. Hey, is it not moving again? Come on. Why is it not controlling? Hey, the arm's not moving? Oh my god. That's weird. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, look, now it's moving. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Let's do the arm back. Then, where was it? About there. The arm should stay there. The arm should stay there. And the arm should go back. Wait. I was just spinning around one of the legs with the rotation tool. It was a joke. I accidentally found a better pose. That's funny. Hey, it happens. It actually happens. I'm not like surprised. The arm in the back seems very simple. Yeah, like, right? It's just like nice and simple. Well, I'm gonna give him a little bit of a sway. That's what I'm thinking. With the arm being back. You know, that's what I'm like thinking. So actually, I do want it. So let's see. Was it negative 0.4? Okay. And then I'll put this one also negative 0.4 just to make sure that it's the same spot. Oh no, I messed up. Negative 0.4, and then I have to save it. S. Oops. Lock that in. Lock it. Then let's go back to this one. Do the same. Let's do negative 0.4. Enter S. I made a cool truck. Oh, a monster truck. Nice. Salty pretzel with the monster truck. I'll move this one a little more back. Lock that in. There we go. Right? And then we will do, so he's going to have like a little sway to it. A little bit. I don't want it to sway too much. I'm just thinking we could give him like a little bit of a sway. Front, and then we'll do about here, front, do right about here. All right, let's see how that feels. We're gonna look at how this looks. Hey, look at this, a little jiggle. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be very fun, where he's gonna be very jiggly. I like it. He's looking fun. Also, you know what? I'm actually thinking about doing something. How about we move this farther away? And then that actually might alter how this feels. Right? Yeah, I think that feels a little better with it being farther away. Let's do that. Like looking at it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna like freeze this. Oh, I can't. Whatever. Not gonna sweat about it. And then let's do the same thing with this arm. So we already got this one, right? This arm should be forward. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. You see? It's not doing it now. There we go. Whatever. Like, I'm not gonna stress about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not gonna stress. Let's do about there. And then we'll do the same thing with this arm. You know what I mean? I want to do about there. Yeah, okay. And then let's do the middle one. So we have that. So we have this one when it's forward. We have this one, same place, right? And then we'll do the opposite, which is what I need. Let's do about here. Let's move it back. There we go. And then we'll move this one back. And then about here. All right, let's check it out. Let's see how this looks. Well, a little jiggle. Oh, he's looking so cute. Right? With his little jiggly arms, he looks very cute. I can totally imagine him chasing after the player like this. This is his walk. Which like a very, like you can imagine was like clink, 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 very much like a pot sound. That's how I'm imagining it. Running on like, whenever you're running on like a hard surface. Obviously in the sand and stuff, you're running on the sand, it's not gonna do that sound. Let's see, stop this. Can I make this jiggle more? Well, he's walking. I think we're okay. I think I'm looking at the time. Do I want to add more to it? Maybe I could add the eyes. I could add the eyes moving. What do you think? Should I add the eyes like a little sway? You know, what do you think? Do you think I should add a little eye movement? I'm not sure if I actually want to like lock in the eyes, you know? We could do like a little thing with the eyes. Yeah, let's do something with the eyes. Let's see. So if he's like jiggling, let's do maybe like the middle area about, what is that? Where's the middle? That is 10. Oh, it's like right here. This is the middle. Let's do this. I think for this, we can make him like look to a side. Let's see how that feels. I don't know. Like following the up and down, looking up and looking down a bit for each step. Oh, okay, we could do that. Try that. Him looking down instead. Wait. That's not a terrible idea, having him look down a little bit. I feel like it's natural. Naturally, he should look a little more up either way. Right? Now that I'm looking at him, he should look up. Let's just give him 1. Yeah, that's what I know what you mean. Like looking where he's walking, but he's looking up because he's looking at the person, like the player, and then every once in a while looking at the ground. And then let's do that one. Will be at 1. Okay. 1. Enter S. Let's see how that feels. Well, let me hide the what's it called? The curves. Where are they? I'm gonna hide the curves for us temporarily. Yeah. So this is kind of like what it would look like. He's so jittery, but I love it. I like him because this is just his walk. Next time we'll probably do the run. Right? I think he looks cute. I think he's very jittery, which is kind of what I wanted. Since he's so small, he's really small. He's just like like a little fast little jitter. And I think it's good. I think we got a good amount of time. I'm looking at the time, and I'm about to finish. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You could stretch the preview window. Which one? Oh, you want it bigger? Yeah, I could do that. I'll make it big. As we see him jitter. His little jitter. Well, like I said, in actual game, you'd probably see him more like this. Most of the time, you'll probably see him like this behind you. You know what I mean? Or like if you're running this way, you'd see him like, he's very fast. He's gonna be like very fast running behind us. But then I think the run will be very cute, where it kind of like rolls. I think that'll be a good one. But either way, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much, Flopix, Salty Pretzel, Official Z-Bot, OG Mr. Ghost was here earlier. Wall was also here for a good while too. Miss Cloud Chica. I'm like looking. The Great Atlas was also here briefly. Ripper Gamer was also here. And I'm like looking through. Roranora Vortex, of course, you were here for a bit. And I think that's it, no? Is that everyone who actually hung out with us? Wait, no? Yeah, it was Salty Fred. So I was like looking through, now I was looking through YouTube. But either way, thank you guys so much. Hope to see you all very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.